Good morning everybody and welcome along to Christmas at F&F 2020. Really pleased today to spend the next 15-20 minutes or so talking to you about Christmas and showcasing a mat laid out ready to go. I'm going to talk to you today around the key changes, which is obviously the main changes to the layout, talk around the product and the POS as well. So hopefully by the end of this you'll have a really good idea of what Christmas looks like and what we should be expecting our teams to deliver over the next week. So first of all, just like to touch on the sales for Christmas period. And this is just a little slide to show where the money's actually going to come from this year. So at Christmas time, our essentials is the biggest part of our business, and that's actually going to account for 29% of total sales. Ladies wear follows behind at 23, kids and baby at 22, footwear and accessories at 12, predominantly driven by slippers, men's at 11, and brands and concessions at 3. On the right hand side you can also see where essentials is highlighted as space as well. So this week the teams are laying out their new What Good looks like, and they're utilising the space matrix as well. It's really key that we get the space right. For example, within ladies, our ladies fashion actually reduces by 3%, so we can afford to open up our space on essentials. So it's really key that we do make these changes, otherwise we will be in a real compromised and tight squeaky spot if our space isn't correct. That goes for all the other departments as well, where we'll be opening up on nightwear and we'll be reducing down on fashion. So please make sure that the guys have taken that into account and we have got that planned for when we launch Christmas. So next bit is around the layout, and what you'll see here is a block plan of what Christmas will look like in our stores. Main significant changes is for Christmas layout, we are not running fashion from the front to the back. We are now moving nightwear to the front, so as our customer enters the store, it's the very first thing that they see. Obviously, you've just seen the slide, 29% of all sales is coming from that essentials area. So this will now be a massive nightwear shop. All our ladies' fashion will now be consolidated across the front. So as the customer comes in, walks along the power aisle, they'll walk into party, formal, novelty, knitwear and coats. So all what's key at this seasonal time of year. Jersey and denim will reduce and drop back. And then around this area is where you'll find active and also elements of loungewear. So we have a real nice adjacency between the nightwear, the loungewear within nightwear, which I'll show you when we walk the floor, and our active wear as well, what people are using at the moment. In the kids area, we're now going to lead in with the baby novelty into the children's novelty. Again, in the essential area, kids nightwear will pull forward, so all across this front it'll be really, really Christmassy. Behind there'll be no change, we'll still have a toddler shop and we'll still have an older shop. Into men's, again, menswear, it's a winter layout. Knitwear comes forward, jersey drops back, it'll be knitwear, novelty, coats, shirts, jersey, trousers. And again, essentials leading in with nightwear. In the footwear areas and all genders, footwear will lead in with slippers, so you've got a real key link with nightwear. We're going to capture them. You're not just getting a pair of pyjamas for Christmas, you're getting the slippers as well. So for Christmas, we're delivering a whole new suite of Christmas theatre and images to stores. The majority of it arrived in stores last week. The theatre, which are the gold stars for the Get the Look unit, will be arriving in stores this week and into early next week. Just to point out though some of the key elements, so we have new slab graphics, we have POS imagery with our Christmas product on there as well. The image that you see there is a lady's £20 sequin dress, real key line for us. If we have the image and we have the product, please make sure that we're displaying them both together on the front of the fixture. That product is also a key line which should be highlighted with an arm end price point. We're going to update all the header boards. So the header boards will say F&F, generic, perfect gifts, gifts for her, gifts for him. In children's wear, the age breaks will change, so they are red and gold, again, Christmassy feeling. Any of the offer POS that we're currently running will remain with a yellow offer, but then with the Christmas POS adjoining it. So we'll have that within the ladies' £10 gift sets, in the kids' pyjamas for 8, in the men's 2 for 16 polo shirts, the men's 2 for 8 t-shirts as well. If any of the offers land on a tall wall, if it's a 3-bay tall wall and we have a lot of POS left over, please do continue to go right across that wall with the POS. The magnetic strip holders would be great to actually put that up on the wall if you run out of frames, but it'd be really nice to create a big strong border of what that offer looks like. And again, you could potentially split that up with generic F&Fs as well. We're also changing all the A5s. The A5s are the POS that sit on the low-level gondolas. And a rule of thumb there is, if it's a low-level double gondola, has 2 pieces, one at the front, one at the back. And if it's a single low-level, it's just 1 piece. From the price points, we will change all existing price points from black and white into the colour scheme for Christmas, into the red and the white with the glitter background. And we ask that we cap that price point at £20. So we're really showcasing, you know, the best of the best, our quality and our price, and cap it at £20. So, thought we'd start the walk down in ladies' nightwear because that's the area that's obviously got the biggest change to flow. So nightwear is coming forward, taking the place of where we had ladies' fashion, and it's the very first thing that the customer sees when they walk in the door. We've also made amendments and tweaks to the flow. I would like everybody to try and implement this flow in their store. We're now leading in with the Cosy Shop, which is really key for us. It's probably one of our best serviced areas. And we've got lots and lots of different lines in here. And we've also got something to suit everybody with our good, better, best product. So we've got £10 fleeces, £14 dressing gowns, going right up to £30 robes. What you will also find though in this area, this is the chunkiest of areas. And I would recommend that you keep that really simple, no accessories in there, no add-ons in there, and just utilise straight arms to drive that volume. Those key lines that I mentioned, the £10 to £14, we've got lots of volume behind that, so you will have that consistently right the way through Christmas. So it'd be really good to just maximise that one. Next up, we've got Mrs. Hinch, and Mrs. Hinch will be located on the Get the Look unit. The Mrs. Hinch stock is still filtering in and will be with you over the course of this week. Mrs. Hinch is made up of coordination and loungewear. And that brings us into the wider loungewear areas. And it really is things that you could, you know, you're not just scared to put the bins out in, you don't mind going a little bit further afield in this. So this is a coordinated look, and there's lots going on in there. We've got lots of different textures, we've also got lots of different styles. So we've also got short-sleeved night shirts, we've got short-sleeved t-shirts, we've got different lengths, we've got different fabrics. But in this area, you can absolutely bring that to life by utilising step arms. And if you follow a nice symmetrical balance of straight step, we should be home and dry. Once we come out of the loungewear, we then move into licensed product. So licensed product is primarily made up of Disney. So we've got Eeyore, we've got Tinkerbell, we've got Pooh, we've got Bambi. There's a lot of Disney product. In Disney as well, we've coordinated the packs. So it is licensed packs in with licensed product. Please don't be tempted to merge them in with our ordinary packs because the price points are very different. Again, it's the best product. We then move into our family PJs range. And again, really well coordinated, ladies, men's and kids in there. We've used a configuration of the step arms for the older product and the straight arms for the kids product. This year we've also upped the ante on the range, and we've got a much deeper offer. So we've got at least 4 or 5 styles in as we speak for launch. Once we come out of the family PJs, finally we move into our winter story, which is very traditional. It's got a really nice link though to come out of those family PJs and show off a lot more red product. Feedback from last year was that we were missing out and customers wanted red because it makes us feel festive. And finally, we lead into packs. And you can see here our packs are just a solid statement. Again, we range in price on the packs, leading in at £10, going up to £18, but there's lots of different choice, something for everyone. As described on the other slides, when you move into footwear, footwear leads in with slippers, so it forms a really nice adjacency with the rest of PJs. So starting at the front of ladies wear, and it's party lead in. This year it's a lot more sort of smart casual because we are doing a lot more of celebrating at home. So the things that we could put on just to make an effort at home, or who knows what's around the corner. We've got two trends though within here, and they are the gold and the silver trend, which is on the front of the Get the Look unit. Carrying on round the back, and then we move into picking up the red story as well. But as you can see, it's a lot more casual. I think the thing to point out in here is how to outfit build. You know, really get your teams to think about what would you wear with what, does it go together? Also, any of the price points that you see as we will go around, these are all noted in the VMG and they're really key lines for us. So the silver sequin dress on the front, key line for us. The silver top at £14, key line. And again, it's repeated in red. And then one of our OPP value entry price points is we've got a sparkly dress for £10 this year. So next up, we've got our novelty shop. Only two styles of product in our novelty shop at the moment. We have jersey and we have knitwear. Everything is driven by price, and you'll see that we've got lots of £20 price points within our novelty area. Again, feedback from last year was we needed more red, so we've absolutely picked up on that trend. We've got more red, be it highlighted or be it the solid colour. We've got a jersey offer as well. £10 price point on there, absolutely fantastic. You can also spot at the top where we've utilised additional POS. Although we've run out of the frames, we've used the magnetic strip at the top and we've highlighted the F&F generic Christmas POS. Moving into our knitwear section, and we lead in with party knitwear, which has got a little bit of Lurex and a little bit of spangle with it. And again, to drive volume, we've utilised the D-bars as well. Moving out of party, we have our fashion knits, Peter Pan collars. Real key point for this year. Everything's got Peter Pan collars on it at the moment. And then we go into our basic range of our polos. We do these year in, year out. They're an absolute staple. Again, we've driven the volume by utilising D-bars within the area. And then finally, we lead out with our tunics and our longer knitwear. Okay, just wanted to touch on further back in the map, the coat department, jersey and denim. Although not main features, it's really important because these are key areas still that we really do give the coat department the space it needs. We know it's always space hungry. Try and keep your bar configuration simple. Move to D-bars, add in D-bars as and when we need to drive that volume. In some stores, you'll actually see extender bars being used to drive the shorter products, but to give more linear height on there. There are some examples in the PowerPoint pack that I will send you, but basically it will raise up the height of the fixture, and we would start that at the back of the mat. So we've got our block coat department. We've got jersey, which also is blocked, so we've got a t-shirt shop. And then we've got our sweatshirt shop. And again, we've got our fashion sweatshirts leading in. And then we go into our basics and our jogging bottoms, so we create statements of product, but keep it really simply blocked. There's no change to our denim areas. Again, it's just all about keeping it simple and do what we do so well. Remember to keep the styles consistent all the way across and to keep those standards there as well, and it looks excellent. And welcome to kidswear. So as discussed on the earlier slides, leading of kidswear, we are making a baby novelty shop. So all our product from baby, girl and boy, we've had the luxury of being able to pull it together on the Get the Look unit. As you can see, looks really strong, really Christmassy. This is only at about 63% full at the moment, so we will get a lot more stock coming through, and then we'll be able to reduce back on the amount of accessories and just go after the higher price point product. Moving into the core baby department, which would be our natural lead-in, we have our baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, into baby boy. And all of our baby trends follow the one name, which is Northern Lights. Quite wintry, really. Highlight of that is the elements of mustard and rust pulling through. After baby, we move into our kids novelty shop, and this is made up from all older and younger product. Girls and boys all pulled together, but again, block statements. T-shirts together, knitwear together, simple, straight arms, block and fill, block and fill. Into our core areas now, so this is where there's no major changes to what we would normally do. So it's toddler girl, into older girl, toddler boy, into older boy. And again, the same merchandising principles repeat through all those departments. It's all about blocking. We have a blocked coat shop, we have a blocked jumper shop within girls, we have a blocked dress and pinafore shop. In boys, we would do a t-shirt shop, a jumper shop, a trouser shop, a jeans shop. Really simple. Again, another statement end of leggings. In older girl again is a block department, so we've stripped out all the bottoms together, created a bottom shop. We have leggings all pulled together, so it's really easy for the customer to mix and match. Should they have visited our jumper department, they can then choose leggings to go with it, if they want black leggings to go with any of the novelty. Really clean, really easy to understand. Then we move into our girls' dress department, and within here we have some of the price point lines. £6 dress. Last year, this was one of the key things that we focused on, was our price point of dresses. It's proved really successful for us, and we're doing it again. Again, this area is a waiting stock. It will continue to grow. Moving out of girls' fashion, we then move into nightwear. As we said, nightwear pulls forward in flow, so it's on this main walkway. Frozen is the lead-in for girls, into more licensed product. Within boys, which is on the other side, we lead in with gaming, and then we go into the character. This is planned to grow to approximately 12 mods. You can see at the moment it is light on stock, but it will be coming. Further to that, we've also got back to school with a reduction plan on it, how to reduce our space and work that harder. Details of that are in the weekly news. Okay, last but by no means least, however, I do know I've probably overrun. But we are at menswear. Menswear's key change is that knitwear has come to the front of the flow, and it's a big chunky department on the knitwear. Jersey has been defeatured and moved back in flow. There is no major changes within denim, chinos or shirt department. Everything is more or less as it was, block and fill, no coordination anywhere. We continue with that theme throughout the whole of menswear. So menswear, knitwear lead-in is all about the fashion. And we've got some lovely product this year. We've got a really nice update on the cable knit, which you can see on our mannequin. We do that in two colours, in the plum and in the navy. We have our usual false shirts underneath the jersey, and we're also starting to see our fisherman jumpers coming through. Next we have our lamb's wool. Really proud of our lamb's wool this year. It's excelled. It's a £25 price point, and it's machine washable and tumble dryable. It's absolutely fantastic, and we've got that in a range of different styles. We have a funnel neck, we have a zip cardigan, we have the crew neck, and we have the V-neck. So there's something for everyone. We're really taking on an M&S price point. This is our best product, and it's around a third cheaper than M&S. It's great. Then we move into our novelty, and novelty is building as we speak. So again, it's very clean this year. It's just around the jumpers and around the jersey t-shirts. Get Stuffed is one of the key lines this year, and again we've updated the t-shirt element to be a little bit more stylish rather than twee this time. As I say, no change within our core flows, and just to highlight the POS again, within our jersey area, we've still got our 2 for 8 offer going on men's t-shirts, and as we mentioned before, we've continued the POS right across the top to enhance the visibility. Again, we're driving density and options, as I would recommend everywhere as we start to really ramp up. 2 options on a D-bar is absolutely the norm. 2 options on a straight arm will be the norm over peak. And that's it for menswear.
You've seen what we've managed to do here in Walkden over the last few days. Jane's been able to describe to you a shop within a shop. Clearly we have a large clothing mat, but there'll be parts of our clothing mat that will be able to inspire you. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation that the team have put together here in Walkden, and a huge big thank you to Jane. Merry Christmas.